recently began dissing rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny Harris, he may not have thought that he would get the entire Harris family to respond. Earlier this month, while seemingly reacting to T.I. challenging him to a versus battle, 50 Cent would reignite his long-running beef with T.I. by posting an unflattering photo of his wife Tiny Harris in an attempt to shame the fellow rapper. Of course, many would question how would T.I. respond to the clear disrespect, and within a few days, they would get their answer as Harris would deliver multiple diss tracks aimed at 50 Cent. Now, what has made things even more interesting is that T.I. and Tiny's sons would also team up to defend their mother's honor, which appears to have made Tiny open up a bit more about the current beef. The first of their sons' response would come from King Harris, who for some would cross the line by making fun of 50 Cent's late mother, Sabrina Jackson, who was killed in a fire when 50 was just 8 years old.
How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. So tell your dead ass mama, dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama, nigga. Cause y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all fucking with, nigga. You better put that music up and nigga, shut the fuck up. All that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama dead as nigga. Dig that bitch up. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama, nigga. She dead, nigga. Pay respect, nigga. Stop playing with my mama, nigga. Nigga not going. Nigga not going. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga not going. Man, nigga posting my mama a motherfucking legend. Your mama a motherfucking J, nigga. Don't never think you can get on this motherfucking level and you can compete with us. We on a whole different ball game, nigga. We got a whole different type of level of respect around here, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. I would say that shit to your face, nigga. Nigga, man.
Now, just as their father would release the latest diss challenging 50, King and his brother Damani would follow up with their own diss records. King, who has spent the week getting back at 50 Cent with a series of posts on his Instagram in relation for his mom being disrespected, would drop a free...
Now, sonny boy. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing now. 50 Cent was a street guy. And so is your daddy, nigga. He a street guy, too. They all street guys. The only one in the room that's not a street guy is you. Now, I understand your mom and you crashing out over your moms. I understand that. But your daddy's a man at the end of the day. And as long as he got 2 feet and they're able to move, and he got 2 hands, and he got a brain to think, your daddy got your mom. He always gonna have your mom. He always gonna have your mom. He had your mom before you was born, and he got your mom now as they get older. Point I'm trying to make is I love both parties. I love T.I., I love 50 Cent. They both street guys. The only one in the room that's not a street guy, King. Not a street guy at all. If there's some retaliation, not saying that there isn't, that there is, T.I. know how to handle himself. So does 50. One that doesn't, King, doesn't know how to handle himself. Everybody joking and everybody on the internet and watch, joke and laugh, and it's all fun and good until somebody get hurt. Which I hope it never comes to that. I hope the two parties get it together and talk on the phone and get it together so it don't blow up. God forbid it blows up. I know T.I.'s a man. I've been watching him for a long time. He's a man, and he always gonna have Tiny, and Tiny always gonna have T.I. I'm not saying what 50 Cent said was right. I'm not saying what he said was wrong. But understand it. 50 come from New York. He a street guy. He come from New York. 50 been shot, 9 times, I believe? His mind frame is and this is why I don't understand why Hassan Campbell and them not talking about it. If it seemed like you an enemy, you an enemy. When you been shot so many times, that fence go up real quick. When it seemed like you're an enemy, you become an enemy. And that's how it is with him. Maybe there's some counseling that 50 need to go through. Plus, when you talk about 50's mom, even though he did talk about your moms and he was wrong for that. But coming from New York City, where he's from, anybody can get it when he feel like you're an enemy. Because 50 wall go up real quick. His wall go up quick, so you could tell like, oh no, you an enemy, and once you become that in his mind, his wall go up quick, and that's what you are, and you gonna stay over there. And that's how he feel about certain situations, even though T.I. was trying to do something memorable and remarkable. 50 like I'm writing movies and I'm getting that type of money. I'm getting movie money now. I ain't really on the rapping, which was good, and when you know I was younger and all that stuff. That stuff was all good. Doing all that got me in the door. Now I'm in the door, and I'm doing movies now, and I go overseas and I get overseas money, and he getting money, getting hell of money, for everything that he's doing. So now he becomes something totally different. You're not gonna get him to do a versus battle. He probably feel like, okay, well, you trying to get me to do a versus battle, you my enemy. Somewhere down the line, his mind think you my enemy. You ain't my friend. You trying to exploit me or some type of way. That's what it seemed like to me. It just seemed like that's how 50 is. Like even with his kids, is like when the disrespect is laid out, you become an enemy. And sometimes you expressing yourself in a way, and 50 seemed like he just put you in that box, like you're my enemy or whatever, you know. And that may have something to do with him uh, being shot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him, but from where we keep seeing in the tabloids and everything, that might have something to do with him being shot or what he experienced in his childhood. That automatically, if you do something that he don't like, you just become an enemy. Maybe maybe I'm wrong. Don't know him personally, but what I'm seeing and I read in the tabloids every time something go down, you become an enemy. He gonna figure out a way to let you know that if you my enemy, you gonna feel me. And I think this is what happened. I think that this became a miscommunication. I hope that the two can work it out on each sides, because like I said, there's always crazy fans on each side of the fence. Even with Biggie and Pac, there was crazy fans, crazy people get involved. People get involved, and you don't want that. Crazy fans do get involved. So I just hope that it get worked out and everything get pieced out, and I hope it get pieced out on camera. So um, nothing blows up, nothing gets too big. I mean, T.I. makes money. He a hustler. He a street dude. He makes money. He know how to make money. He's done well. I mean, he done well for himself. I like his creativity, and I also like 50 creativity. So I don't really got nothing negative to say about either one of them. I hope that they work it out. And I think personally, I think when 50 just puts a wall up, and when he put that wall, when his mind go to you're my enemy, and that wall goes up, and then that's it. I think that's what happens, and he just start in with going off on people and talking about people's moms and all that. But back to you, King. You're just not that. You're not a street guy. You know what I mean? Your daddy is, and and like I said, as a man, I know that if your dad can get up and go and confront Floyd Mayweather, a boxer, then he ain't got no problems with going to 50 Cent and dealing with 50 Cent personally. Your dad's a man, he always gonna handle it. All I'm saying is just be careful with the the excessive trolling, and just be careful so you don't get hurt, get yourself hurt, because you're not that. You're not a street guy. You come from you're a rich kid basically, and you had a good life. You're not a street guy to most people, right? That's my take on all of that. I just think it's some miscommunication. I also think that 50 deals with that. He deals with throwing up a wall all the time, and and when he senses you're my enemy, that wall just goes up. And it went up with his son. His son, when his son did something disrespectful, he threw the wall up. When Banks did something he felt was disrespectful, he threw the wall up. And I can't get into that beef between him and Ja Rule because I can't tell that man how to feel between him. But there's a wall that up, and that's never coming down. And that's some street politics that I don't get involved in because I'm not a street guy. I go to work all the time, and I come home. I'm not that. I just me personally, when you see T.I. and 50 going at it, that's one thing. But then when the kids start getting involved, and I understand why he got involved, that's his mama. Listen, there's plenty of times where I got in my mom's personal business between her and her husband because he did some foul stuff to her, or So I understand where he's coming from. He's protecting his mom, but I'm also saying be careful. Be careful with that. I mean, especially when you start talking about his mom and the way his mom died. From when you hear the stories, or from the movie, and you hear the stories, his mom died. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. So I don't know how 50 feel about that when people troll him back and start talking about his mom, and that could lead to something dangerous. And you hope that it doesn't happen. So older. Oh, we all old, and we all getting older and grown. And I understand, Kane. I'm King. I don't want to mess up your name. I understand it. But I also understand the fact that street stuff belongs to street people. Man. Don't be a street kid. Don't try to be. Don't try to act like that. But you got to be a man, and I understand that too. I'm just saying, be careful. That's it. That's my take on all of that. I hope that 50 Cent and T.I. work it out. And, man, y'all stay off Tiny. Tiny a good woman, man. Y'all, please, stay off Tiny, period. Tiny is a good woman. And T.I. love Tiny, and y'all niggas need to just leave Tiny alone, period. And that's my take on all of it. I'm not gonna continue to go in and on it too much longer. But Hassan, I don't know why you didn't dissect what could possibly, Hassan Campbell I'm talking about, what could possibly, because you from that cloth, you from that. You can't see that. I think that 50 has a wall up, and he has a right to have a wall up. He's been shot too many times, so he got a wall up. And in an instant that you say something that he may not like, he automatically put you in that enemy category, even though you may not feel like you're his enemy. You may just simply disagree with him. But that's what it just seemed like to me. I don't know. Maybe Hassan can expand on it a little bit much more than I can, or even Tony Yayo. I don't know, but I want to see 50 go on tour with Lloyd Banks and maybe make money with T.I. Go on tour and make money with T.I. and Shake and get over this. T.I. is reasonable. You could sit down and talk to him and beef, and I think he's that. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta bite down on the bullet and go ahead and end certain beefs. So I hope that happens. I'm tired of the trolls. And one more thing. We going off topic now. I want to address the the trolls, the internet trolls who think it's okay to try to cancel people. So yeah, I want to talk to the cancel culture just for a brief minute because I grew up watching Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, and I don't know why no celebrities is coming out and sticking up for Michael Jordan, but we all, if you grew up in the '90s, you was entertained by watching Michael Jordan fly through the air. You was entertained. Every kid was running home from school to turn on the TV to catch Michael Jordan play. If you couldn't be there at the United Center, or you couldn't be there at the Madison Square Garden and see the Knicks and the Bulls go at each other, you was front row in front of your TV watching Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had one issue, and Michael Jordan liked to gamble. That was his issue. You never seen Michael Jordan have an issue being a pedophile or anything like that. So for the cancel culture who tried to put that on Michael Jordan, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That man is not nothing like that, and we should not be trying to do that. This cancel culture got to stop. All the time trying to cancel people. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's do the right thing, man. The man came out and said that the man believed that Mike wasn't trying to do anything bad to his kid. He wasn't. He basically said Mike's a good dude. All right. So y'all, we got to stop this, boy. We overreact. We got to stop that. And for the people that's doing that, like overreacting, that's doing that and get caught doing in the wrong, they need to be canceled. But let's stop trying to cancel Michael Jordan. I'm out. That's my take.